Welcome to New Vision's Echo Tip episode number 18. Hello, I'm David Ward, an assistive technology instructor working here for New Vision, based out of Roanoke Valley here in Southwest Virginia. We're going to be zeroing in on a very cool Echo Tip or thought today, maybe something we could have covered a lot earlier, but it deals with wake words, or sometimes what's called trigger words. And we're also going to talk about how the remote control is connected to this as well, if you do, in fact, have a remote control for your Echo. So first off, I'm going to mute my, in fact, you might want to do this at home too. Let's press the microphone button on your unit. That will shut your Echo's ears off. So when I'm talking, I'm going to be saying the A-lady name. Your Echo won't be responding. I just did it with mine here in the studio too. It'll make a thump sound when you press it, and the ring on the top will turn bright red. And it looks like the button has a microphone on it with a slash through it. So that way when I'm using her name, your Echo will be responding. All right. Okay, so just give you a moment to do that. All right, hopefully you got it now. So these wake words. So the wake words are the words you can say that your Echo will respond to. And at present, it can be pre-configured to 4 different options. It has to be one of the 4. It can't be all 4. It has to be one of the 4. So out of the box, the one that we all know is Alexa. So hopefully you had pressed that button and yours isn't responding. So Alexa is the most common one out of the box. Now, additionally, you could change it to Amazon. You could say Amazon and she would respond, or you could say Echo and she would respond. And your fourth option is computer. That's right, computer. So if you feel like Captain Kirk, you can set it to computer. But I'd say most of my students, some 60 plus students we've had go through our Echo training programs here in the Valley, have 99% used Alexa. I would say maybe I've had 3, 4, maybe 5 students use Echo. And Echo is kind of good in the sense that it's a single syllable and it's not a word you're going to typically accidentally say. So I'd say that's a good alternative as well. So Alexa, Amazon, Echo, or computer are your 4 wake word options. Now, where will you find these settings? Well, inside your Alexa app, either on your smartphone or on your tablet, or if you go to alexa.amazon.com and log in with your account, you can customize these settings. It will be under settings, and then you'll have a list of devices, so you can configure it to be different. If you have one Echo in your kitchen and another Echo over in your bedroom, you can have one respond to one name and another respond to another. So you can customize it. So let's say you have an Echo in your kitchen called, Dave's Kitchen Echo. Once you hit settings, you would click on Dave's Kitchen Echo, and then down through that list of settings, you'll see wake word, and you would click on that and then change it to whatever you wanted to change it to. And you can do that correspondingly for all of your Echoes so that they're set. For me personally, I have them all set to be the same. Now, I also said we're going to discuss the remote control. The remote control is a unique feature in that it has a built-in microphone, and it has a button on it which is called the action button, much like the button on the top of your Echo that has a bump on it. And when you press that button, it's the equivalent of saying her name, basically, right? But the remote gives you an additional kind of feature, which is that you can press the button on the remote and hold it down and give a long command. So maybe you were trying to look up a Bible verse with your Echo or something complex that has a lot of words in it, or you have difficulty getting your words out in enough time and she doesn't cut you off. That's a unique feature that the remote gives you, along with the microphone, which means that you could be in another part of the house and still give it a command. So that's very useful as well. All right, well, that'll bring our discussion of wake words and the remote control to a close. In our next episode, we're going to be talking about reading books with your Amazon Echo. So once again, it's time to turn your microphone back on your Echo, as I'm going to do. And I'm David Ward for New Vision, signing off. We thank you for listening. This episode is brought to you by New Vision in connection with a grant from the Foundation for the Roanoke Valley. and with the kind use of WVTF Studios. For the newest information and content about what New Vision is doing, please see the website newvision, ROA, the first three letters of Roanoke, .org. That's .org. New Vision is a nonprofit that provides information services and assistive technology training to the visually impaired living in Southwest Virginia. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision.